Hi, I'm Jem Cherry and welcome to this week's Warwick Weekly. Following a Freedom of Information request by the Board, it has been revealed that asbestos is present in university buildings across campus, namely accommodation blocks. Blocks affected include benefactors, then various blocks within Cryfield, Redfern, Tossall and Roots. Asbestos is also present in several blocks in Westwood. In all, 2,313 rooms on campus are affected. It is not unusual to find this formerly popular building material in pre-1970s construction. During the 60s, it was widely used as a cheap effective insulator. The long-term health effects of exposure to asbestos can be very serious. It is highly carcinogenic and can cause fatal tumours. However, there is no need to worry. The asbestos is concealed safely within other materials and is regularly inspected to ensure the safety of accommodation at Warwick is assured. It would appear school's out tomorrow as university staff across the UK and in Warwick are planning to go on strike over a salary dispute. The strike is to last one day, is being planned by Unite, Unison and the University and College Union. Those taking action include lecturers, administrative staff and technicians, so it's clear to see there could be major disruptions to the running of the university, though it is not yet known exactly how many of the staff are planning to take part in the strike. The strike stems from an offer of a 13% real terms pay cut for university staff. It remains to be seen how extensive the disruption to the university will be, but the one thing is for sure, you have no excuse for missing pop tonight. The number of university places in the UK will need to increase by 26%, the University Minister David Willetts has announced. While many universities already operate at capacity, Mr Willetts urged for the rise of 92,000 more places to occur over the next 20 years. He predicts that this pressure on universities to accommodate more students will result from the knock-on effect of current pressures on primary school places. In addition, he believes that increased pressure on university places will come as a result of improvements in education, which will lead to greater numbers of students meeting application standards. Mr Willetts also stated that we may see the formation of new universities as a solution to how this extra demand will be met. His vision of the UK's future is of well-trained people doing high-quality, well-paid jobs. Warwick's Head of Communications, Peter Dunn, has told the Board that he expects Warwick to meet such demands, but emphasises the fact that Warwick's strategy is to focus on increasing its postgraduate research numbers, not its undergraduate numbers. A recent study by Dreamland indicates that 51% of students have fallen ill as a result of living in cold accommodation. Cold houses can cause respiratory problems, sickness for the inhabitants and depression, the research reveals. In addition, more than a third of students said that the coldness of their house was a detriment to the quality of their work, while 13% claimed that they would stop working in order to find a way to keep warm. 9% of students who took part in the survey also admitted that they had missed classes as they found it too cold to get out of bed. The survey points to the rising cost of heating as being a significant issue for students. More than one-third said that they could not afford other essentials if they also had to pay for heating. The study reveals that half of students avoid putting the heating on in order to save money. The study comes when price hikes of 9% have been announced by British Gas and other energy suppliers. For more information on these stories and much more, visit theboard.org or tv.warwick.ac.uk. That's all from us, and here's Tom Newton with the sport.
Hello Warwick. Here are some of the highlights from this week's sport. An unfortunate loss for Warwick's first men's fencing team this week in a duel against University of Birmingham with a final score of 135 to 95. Warwick Basketball's first men's team took home victory this week in a 96-60 game against University College Birmingham. It's also been a successful week for rugby at Warwick, with a men's first rugby league team defeating top-of-the-table Lincoln in a 44-6 victory, a trend emulated by the men's first and women's first union teams in a 48-15 victory against Bedfordshire and a 22-0 win against Leicester, respectively. Bucks Team of the Week went to women's second football team following an impressive victory of 15-0 over Coventry. Congratulations to all involved. That's all from us at Warwick TV, and see you next week.